do you read any blogs? Okay, or have you ever read? Okay, so you can just tell me yes, no.
No, I haven't. Actually, I do not have any social medias except, if we can call them like this, except Viber and Telegram, but I'm not sure if they're like social medias kind of like Facebook or things like that. So I'm not using anything like that. So obviously, I did not read any blogs. Yeah.
All right. What about Margot? How about you?
I read some blogs about books, some recommendations about books. I will follow many bookshops, and there with some recommendations about books that I read and that I want to read. And so sometimes it can be interesting, sometimes not, but it depends.
Okay, thank you. And Andri?
I think I agree with Sophia because I also don't have any social media on my phone.
Okay, so we just have Margot who knows a little bit what blogs are. But still, guys, probably you heard what blogs are. So I want you to try, even if you have never read, so maybe you can just come up with some idea of what blog is. Do you know what a blog is, Sophia?
It's like the kind of place in the internet, like a page or the channel or as you want, and like you write something in there or post some photos or anything you want.
Okay, thank you. Margot, your definition?
Yeah, it's a place in internet when you can post your thoughts or what do you like to tell to people, to the other people in the world, what do you like or not. And you can uh, may follow someone or someone can follow you here. Yeah.
Interesting. And Andri, your definition, please?
I think it is a channel where people are speaking on certain terms like food, fashion. I don't know,
Okay.
or something like that.
Different topics, right? Okay. Thank you very much. So I also have prepared a definition for you. So what is a blog? A blog is an online journal or informational website displaying information in a reverse chronological order. So there is also one thing, reverse. So starting from the um, latest, right, date. And yes, that's interesting that you mentioned already several topics. So for this reason, I want you to pre-share more topics. And they mentioned, actually, Margot mentioned books, right? That could be a topic. Andri mentioned fashion, right? And I have some other topics. What other topics you can think of? Okay, Margot, you can add more topics.
Photography, education, studying, drawing, arts, culture, when maybe speaking some what they like, or maybe the famous people. I don't know.
Okay, very good. Sophia, your ideas?
Yeah, also maybe I could add films or music. Could be like some science, like biology, chemistry, or just about nature. No, architecture, just anything people are interested in, like their hobbies or kind of that.
Okay, Andri, could you add more?
Board games, traveling, sport,
Sport?
sport, or just speaking.
Okay, or just having a conversation, right? Random conversation. The questions that just can come up, right, during the conversation. Okay, guys. So, well, let's continue today. Before we start, actually, the topic, I want you to look at this vocabulary. Let me open the slide with the words that are look a little bit bigger so you can see them, I can actually share this slide. So I want you to help me to match these words. So you can see that only meaning and pronunciation is in the correct place. So we're going to focus on the pictures. Let me take these are the pictures, okay? Meaning is actually in the correct place. You can see the picture, and it's an object made from a hard material like stone to look like a person or animal. So what you need to do only, you need to help me only with the form. What part of speech you think it is? A noun, verb? Actually, we have just two parts of speech, nouns and verbs. And also find the word in this list. So actually, I have a help for you, a clue. The pronunciation, you can look at the pronunciation and try to find the word. So I can also ask you to tell me what the word is if you know it, okay? So, and I just send it also to the chat box. So for you to open it if you can see it in a bigger way, okay? So, well, what do you think is the object made from a hard material, Margot?
Statue.
Statue. Very good pronunciation. Statue. Okay, so I can help you actually moving it. Statue. So that will be the word, right? A statue. Okay. So the second is the group of people together in one place to watch or listen to something. Oh, by the way, sorry, Margot, a statue is a noun or verb?
Noun.
Noun. Very good. So let me move this, and we're going to keep only noun here. Okay, Sophia, so what is a group of people? What would be the word?
An audience.
Audience. Very good pronunciation. Audience. Okay, so let me put it here next to, and is it a noun or verb, Sophia?
A noun, of course.
Noun. Very good. Okay, so next word is a type of reptile that became extinct. Andrei.
It's dinosaur.
Dinosaur. Very good, right? It can be a toy dinosaur or a dinosaur. Very good. And is it a noun?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so then it looks like we have two more words that are verbs, right? So we have two words. So if a person or animal that is moving freezes, it stops suddenly and becomes completely still. What is the action, Sophia?
Freeze.
Freeze. Very good. Freeze. Right? So they stop moving. And the last word, Margot?
It's kneel.
Kneel. And it means to go down into and stay in a position where one or both knees are on the ground. So it's also an action. Okay, so I hope you just knew these words or had a quick review of these words because we're going to see them today. Let me move to the next slide. And actually, I have a short video for you. So as Sophia also is outside, as she said, I will just send the link and you can watch the video individually. And I will give you approximately 3 minutes because that's a very short video, 3 to 4 minutes to watch it individually, okay? So let me send the link. And while you're watching, so you need to tell me what is happening on the video, okay? Let me send it to the Andrei, what do you think is happening?
On first, I think on first frame, a group of people are pranking other people. At the on the second frame, a singer gives a concert, and on the third frame, people are very surprised by a dinosaur that moves like a true dinosaur.
Okay, real, right? Dinosaur. All right, Margot, what do you think?
Sometimes it looks like a sect in church because people do the same things. Everyone is doing the same things, but in the first they are maybe doing they're doing some pranks for other people. They're in the second they are dancing for the music on the concert. Some people are singing on the scene. Another are dancing.
Mhm.
And then many concert pictures. And then people are scared of dinosaur or repeating the actions of the dinosaur.
Okay, so you have never seen these videos before, right? This was the first time you've seen them. And
Yeah.
we could call them sometimes like a prank for someone. Okay, but what else could it be? So actually, that would be a topic of our short article that I would like you to read. So after watching a video, what do you think the blog will be about? You can tell me, you can raise your hand, like watching the video. It will be about, for example, pranks. Could it be? A general topic. So what the relation between these three short parts, right, in one video? What could be the topic?
People.
About people. Okay.
About their reaction.
Reactions of people. Okay, could be. Sophia, what do you think could be the article about? Strange people, maybe, because you said it was really strange how people behave, right? Okay, well, so what I want you to do is I want you to read actually a title, okay? A title of the article. So now that the title is Frozen Grand Central and Other Flash Mobs. Have you heard the definition of flash mobs? Never? Okay, so then I would like...
I did.
Yes, Sophia, okay. So where did you hear it? Have you participated in a flash mob or just watched it?
No, I didn't, but I believe that it's like kind of a dance when like people are like dancing together and they have kind of a topic, I believe. But I'm like not really in all of it. I'm not sure if I'm correct.
Okay, I will help you because I have definition for what flash mob is. And there are three options, A, B, or C. Okay, so on the screen, you have three options. I hope you can see it. So you can read it and tell me, what do you think? Is it A, B, or C? What would be the definition?
I think it's A.
A, Andrei?
Yeah, I
A
agree
or
with
C?
Margot.
A or C? So, well, actually, it will be A. It's just an action in public, so it's not a competition. This is just when people agree to do one thing at the same time all together, right? So then let me send you a new link. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to read an article, yes, and match what article, what place will be like the first one. So read the article, you can just scan it, it's really short, and match the following pictures. You have pictures, right? With the places where each flash mob happened, right? Where it happened. Actually, it was also in the video, so it will help you somehow. So first part, I will give you approximately, you can do it quickly, like in 2 minutes. Even 1 minute would be enough, but I'll give you more. Okay, so you can raise your hand if you already have matched them. So you can...
1 second, but should we read the text or should we just match the pictures?
You can scan it. Yes, the text must be read because it will help you to get the idea, right? So in the text, you can scan it. So not like stopping on each word, just scan it quickly, yeah?
Okay.
Okay, time's up. Ready? So the first picture, where the first picture happened. Okay, Sophia?
In the Grand Central Station in New York City.
New York City. It was a central station, right? Margot, the second picture?
It's the Oprah Winfrey's TV show in Chicago.
Oprah Winfrey's show is really, really famous. It's one of the most popular shows in United States. And she invites many singers to sing, and well, sometimes she even is leading concerts. And the last one, Andrei, is
A toy shop.
a toy shop. Okay, so I'll give you more time. Now I would like you to read for details. So in that exercise, actually, you can scroll it down and you will see that you need to read a block again and answer true or false. So that will take you also approximately 2 minutes. Okay? Yeah, Sophia, have a question?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Oh,
It is the same form. Yes, I can send the link again if you close it. Margot, do you need to send the link again?
No, I have done this.
Oh, you've done it. Okay, so you can just double check. You have a few minutes. I know that you are very quick, so you don't need 5 minutes. Okay, have you finished all the answers, Andrei, Sophia? Yeah?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me then show you and you check. Do you have the same?
Yeah, except last one that I just talked about with you.
First, I have a flash mob,
Yeah.
a toy shop. Yeah?
Mhm.
So that was not the first one, right? We would have the one that you said, starting emails. Yeah? Probably. Okay. So, well, let's continue. Any questions? Any other questions here? No? Okay. So I have some questions now about flash mobs. So what do you think about flash mobs? About this kind of activity when people in the videos you saw how you said that they behave strange. What do you think about flash mobs, Margot?
I think it's interesting and funny because people do the same thing and then another looks, what are you doing? What is going on? And it's sometimes so funny, but the people who watching this and don't understand, they think, what a cringe is it? Maybe.
Yeah.
And they think, what's it going on? I don't know. It's nice.
It's like imagine if you were there and people start behaving like what's happening with the world, right? Andri, what do
I
you
think that flash mobs are the events where people can relax and have a good laugh, and I also want to be a part of flash mob.
Okay,
Mm,
what would it be? What kind of flash mob? Did you like
mm,
any of the flash mobs that we saw today? Dinosaur. So did you understand what happening with the dinosaur? They were like seeing a dinosaur like a god. So they were
yeah.
feeling, and everybody were like thinking, "Wow, it was the god," right? So that was a flash mob. That was an idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one would you select?
The flash mob in the toy shop, definitely.
Or the dinosaur?
Yeah.
Pretending the dinosaur is a god, right? Kneeling or like a king of the world, right? He's a king. Okay, Sophia, what about you? What do you think about flash mobs?
Yeah, I think also that it's really exciting, but maybe a bit um odd. I mean, like when people are looking at you, they are thinking that it is, but for you, it's like interesting, and you are kind of I don't know have a feeling that you have a some kind of secret, and like you're doing something that others don't understand, and it's I guess quite fun, and also you're doing usually some funny things. So yeah, it's I think would be interesting, and I guess that if I would choose from this uh three flash mobs. Um, yeah, I also think that I would like to take part in a one with dinosaur.
Dancing. There was a very popular flash mob during pandemic. I don't know if you've seen. When well, the doctors started first. So when they had a pandemic, sometimes they had to work 3 days without sleeping, and when they had some rest, so they decided there was a story. Some doctors started a flash mob dancing, right? And then it's not only doctors, all started dancing, all people, right? I don't know if you've seen it. I will try to find that flash mob and send it to you. Or maybe you can remember, you can tell me if you've seen it. Andri, you raise your hand. You have a question?
Yeah, I have a question. Can memes be a part of, can memes be a flash mobs?
If you use the memes as of a yes, for example, sending because remember that was sending a letter. So in this case, let's say flash mob can be that everybody is sending the picture with the Ukrainian bracelet. I don't know if you've seen that, right? So maybe posting. So everybody would do that. Post on your main picture the Ukrainian bracelet. Yeah, it can be also a flash mob. So everybody does the same thing. Yeah, instead of your picture, you have a bracelet, let's say. Margot?
Yeah, I forgot. I participated in one flash mob. Yeah, it was dancing flash mob for the 8th of March, International Women's Day. I can show you the video
Yeah, you could share with us. We can watch it.
right now.
I don't know if we have time. We have just like 4 minutes left.
Oh, okay. It's okay.
You can send it a link if you
Yeah.
want. Yeah.
But it is in the end, and you need to scroll it to the end because it's like a concert was.
Oh, we can watch it. It would be interesting. If you have a link, it's in YouTube, is it?
Yeah, YouTube.
Okay, so we can watch.
It was in my school. We made it like a video for our teachers and mothers. So
What about other flash mobs? What other flash mobs would you try? Would you like to participate? Their types?
maybe in some country I want to like those people in the video. It would be so interesting. Or I want to like freeze. It would be so interesting and look to the confused people around. It's the best feeling ever, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to add. It's really fun to look at others, how they react, what's something happening. There was another they actually many flash mobs look like pranks, right? So you might confuse them, but if they are repetitive and they happen a lot, right? Many people participate here, they can be also called as a flash mob. Yeah. Okay, guys. So, well, do you have any questions from today's class? So today you learned what flash mobs are. All right, so if you don't have any questions, later we will watch the video with Margot's flash mob and hopefully you participate in some flash mobs.
I didn't know it's a flash mob or not. It's only a video when we are dating, but I think it's not flash mob.
No. Well, if actually we had a flash mob in in Kalush, in my city, where there were like thousands of couples dancing waltz. And also that was not only a flash mob, but also was kind of not a competition, but they invited, I don't remember how they call this, to beat the record of how many people dance at the same time at the waltz. So there were like thousands of couples, and the whole street was full of people dancing waltz. So we have a record in Kalush. You can actually search for it, like record waltz in Kalush, and it was beautiful. It's very close to my place where I live. I mean, my house even. Okay. So, well, if you don't have any questions, then I'll see you next Monday. Have a great week. Take care.
Thank you for the
Yeah,
lesson.
thank you,
Goodbye. Have a
Barbara.
nice day.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks.
Bye bye.
Thank
See
you.
you
It
next
was very
Monday.
interesting. Bye.